Wow. Wow.
I
Wow.
Hello,
You
everybody, and
complain that
welcome
you
to the
want to
Hex
do the
Bois
intro. You
podcast.
say that you
You
can do
do it
the
every
intro
time, so
sometimes
I was
every
giving.
time.
You
I
do it
was
every
giving you the
time, and
floor.
you pause
I
right
was
before
giving you
you
the
do
floor.
it. Oh
I was
my god,
giving you
you can't
the
do this
floor.
every single time. Every single time I complain about something, you
I
can't do
was
this.
giving you the floor. I was giving you
Well,
the floor.
thank you.
You did not.
Hello,
You didn't
everybody, and
seize the
welcome to the
moment.
Hex Boys podcast. I am your hexiest boy, Tegan, and this is your least hexiest boy, Tristan. And today we are going to discuss a little well-known topic. Would you like to
Almost
introduce
naked
that, Tristan?
animals.
Oh, we're on that. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about almost naked animals? Now, if you
Almost
had to,
Naked Animals is one of the funniest shows.
and why do you believe so? What is it about its comedy that makes it
Well,
so funny?
I've been watching some Chris Stuckman recently, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it at that.
I
I
don't
think
know
that
who
less
Chris
is more.
Stuckman is.
That's good.
Okay. Is that something we should discuss on the podcast, or is that something we should move on from?
Do you want to discuss Chris Stuckman?
I, from what you've said before, probably not.
He just
It'd be
doesn't
a very
he
controversial
doesn't
topic.
actually comment on anything. He just says what the director's name is of the thing and says it's good or bad and then moves on.
Wow, scathing
That's how
review
he
of Chris Stuckman.
Yeah, that's it. I reviewed Chris Stuckman more than Chris Stuckman has ever reviewed any media in his life.
Wow, even
Just there.
scathing a review of Chris
Literally
Stuckman.
just
I still
literally
have
with just
no
that.
clue who this person is.
That's okay.
That you are just scathingly reviewing.
That's okay.
It is okay. It is okay to not be part of the
Stuckmanize me,
conversation.
Captain. Stuckmanize me, Captain.
Are you talking about Captain Stuck?
No, Stuckmanize me, Captain.
Yeah, Captain Stuck. He Stuckmanizes you.
Okay.
Like Captain Crunch crunchitizes you.
I like
I bet you didn't even know that
Almost
Captain
Naked
Crunch
Animals.
has
It's a
those
good.
powers. Do you even know how to power scale Captain Crunch?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. He has a crunchitized laser. He's the strongest member of the DC family.
Wow. Cool.
And I'd be willing to argue that.
Do it.
Well, you see, he's got this crunchitized laser that crunches you. It crunchitizes you.
Oh, who's
And-
that?
And you
Who's
die.
that at our door? Who's that at our door? Is that Batty? Is that
Is
Batty
that
from
celebrity
Almost Naked
guest
Animals?
chef Bobby Flay?
Is that celebrity guest chef Howie and Batty from Almost Naked Animals? Which one do you want to be,
Celebrity
Tegan?
guest chef Bobby Flay? Well, do I have to do the voice?
No. Nah. You're good. I'm sorry I even asked.
Like, look, like when you can do a good voice of a voice actor,
You want to be listen.
but sometimes
I'm
when I
saying
do
is-
a voice of a voice actor, it feels almost like I'm making fun of them, which I'm not. Voice acting is such an amazing job, and
No, you'd never
so-
make
I
fun of a
respect
voice actor.
actors so much.
You respect them,
but
and their
when
job is hard.
When I do
Go
a
on,
voice
go on,
poorly
Mr.
myself,
Stuckman. Tegan, I want you to understand. You did a perfect Chris Stuckman impression there.
when
When you said that you would never make fun of a voice actor because their job is hard, you did a perfect.
no,
Chris
it's not
Stuckman
because their
impression.
job is hard. Which I'm not saying it's not. All jobs.
Tegan,
have
it's a
their
hard
ups
job.
and
You would
downs.
never make fun of them, but you would call
I'm
out a
just saying
studio.
I respect them, and they need better working conditions. To be honest,
I don't know about that.
they need more respect in the
They
industry.
ain't really made.
You
They ain't
can't
really
AI
made many.
generate a voice.
Tegan,
You
name a
can't do
voice
it.
actor. Name a voice. Name a voice actor besides Laura Bailey and I can't remember the other woman from Critical Role right now.
Alpha Rad.
Ashley Johnson. Name a voice actor besides Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson that have done a good job recently.
Salty DK Dan.
Okay, now name another one.
Alpha Red.
Now name a third.
PM Seymour.
Okay, this has been our top 5 list of voice actors. Thank
Gianni
you. This has been
Matrograno.
This has been Chris Stuckman's top 5 list of anime voice actors.
They are
not,
voice actors. I don't
So
think
you-
they've been. I don't think a couple of those have been in anime.
This has been our top 6 list of voice actors.
Pro
Yeah.
ZD.
I gotta be honest with you. I really wish that The Last of Us 2 would have
They
been
are
a good
not in
game.
order, by the way. This is not an
I really,
ordered
I really
list. This
wish
is a,
that
just naming thing.
I really wish that The Last of Us 2 would have been a good game so that Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson not just like were good voice actors in it, but also the game was worth playing and listening to them. So that's fun.
Look, you can always go watch Critical Role, and you don't
You
even
can,
have
you
to
can
play
always
a game.
look up. You can always just look up Ashley Johnson once said, uh,
And you'll
like,
have so many quotes.
and it'll have a bunch of quotes from that game, and you won't even have to play the game. You can just get the good parts, which
You
is when
can
she's
just get the
talking.
good bits of the game.
Yeah, you don't need to sit through the bad bits.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
still
Stuckmanize
don't
me,
know what the
Captain.
bad bits is. I've played probably like
Did
an
you
hour
play?
of The Last of Us 1.
Yeah, same. I played probably about 5 hours of The Last of Us One.
I got stuck on the first
Well,
bit.
I should say I played the first hour 3 times and then about 3 hours further. So
So here's the dealio with my adventures into The Last of Us 1. It's
you
a
started playing it, and then our PlayStation broke, didn't it?
no. The PlayStation broke well after I stopped playing it. So I
Yeah.
started playing it, and I was I started the tutorial, right? And they give you a certain amount of instant kill stabber knives in the tutorial. And I'm just like, "Oh, this is really fun." And so I kill a bunch of clickers, and then it comes up to the next one, and it's just like, "Oh shit, we have to kill this one to get through." And I'm just like, "I don't have any more stabby knives."
What am I gonna do?
And so I tried to sneak past him, and he saw me, and I ran him around a piece of debris for literally like 30 minutes, not knowing what to do, and then I stopped playing the game. I was just like, man, this is the most intense nothing I've ever done in a long time.
Yeah. Tegan, should we go on Reddit and claim to be from Almost Naked Animals and call it the ANA?
We worked on Almost Naked Animals, AMA.
Yeah. That's true too. We did
Also,
work
I
on
have a
Almost.
question. Just in like
What could you possibly have to say right now?
you know a lot about etymology, right? You talk to
I
me
know a
about
little bit about.
etymology all the
I
time.
know a little bit about etymology.
We
The
talk
whole
about
issue is every
etymology
word
of
has a
certain
different one.
words,
Well,
and
every word
whether or
has a
not they
different one,
come
so it's
from
really
like
difficult
racist
to know a lot.
intentions.
Oh, a lot of them do. It's
A
fine.
lot of them do.
It's not all of them. It's really
not all
annoying
of
too,
them.
because some of the words that sound like they come from racist intentions actually are just a different language entirely that has words that sound racist in English, and it's.
Exactly.
But
It's
there are
very
some
hard to
that are
determine.
not. There are some that are very racist that like you wouldn't initially guess.
Very racist and very British, I would say.
Well, that goes hand in hand, to be honest.
Yeah. Because if it's some other
Well,
language
mostly.
that isn't like Latin based, it's hard to get that same racism, you know? Sorry,
I
that's
don't
not
understand
I
what they're
wanted to talk
saying, so
about.
it's really hard to understand how racist they're being. That's all.
Sorry, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to know why, in the etymology of the word pineapple, did we call it a pineapple rather than ananas, which is very similar to what every other
Well,
culture and language calls it.
sounds too much like Hamas, and they didn't want to associate with Hamas.
Okay, are you gonna talk about that now? Are you taking our funny podcast?
Listen, I'm taking our funny. Let's go on a walk on the wild side, gamers. Okay, so listen. It's just so I feel like Hassan Piker really should change his name because it sounds too much like Hamas, and I think he should just change his name and get it over with. I think it really upsets me every time I hear his name. Yeah,
Are you sure
so
you're not upset
that's
for
my
another
stance.
reason when you hear his name?
Oh, I mean, upset about Hassan Piker of all people. Yeah, I'm very upset about him.
I'm
but
just
I'm not going to say
wondering,
why.
like,
This
what
is
do
the
you
Chris. This is the
personally
Chris
have
Stuckman.
against Hassan
This is the
Piker?
Chris Stuckman level of analysis. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, Hassan Piker, known nephew of Cenk Uygur, don't like him. That's my.
You were just going
my-
in.
That's
Known
my
YouTuber YB Pikachu goes in on
goes
Hassan
in on
Piker.
on Hassan Piker. I'm calling you out, Chris Stuckman, Hassan Piker. You're on my list of
You were just
people that
calling people
You're
out.
on my top 5 list of people that are not good voice actors.
I guess that's true. I've never heard Hassan Piker voice act, and I don't know who Chris Stuckman is, so yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
work that into my worldview. Yeah, sure.
yeah. Good. I'm glad you agree.
Yeah, free Palestine.
No, yeah, free Palestine. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, fuck it.
Stop fucking shooting people for God's sakes. Goddamn,
Stop
don't
killing
expect me to
people
like
for
you.
like 3 minutes, and I
If
might.
you think I'm talking to you, it's because I'm talking to you when I say that. Not
Yeah,
you, Tegan. The people
Jason.
that if you get offended, I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Kyle. I'm talking to you right
I'm
now.
talking to you right now.
Wow,
You're
there's a
top five people I'm talking to right now. Not listening.
Anamas.
I know.
I know. Now, what do you
There's a
think?
thumbnail.
What do you think
There's a
Howie
thumbnail. I don't want to do anymore.
from you're done?
Okay, listen. Howie from Almost Naked Animals is the fucking bomb diggity. Okay, top 10 Canadian voice actors that are redeemed from being Canadian because of the roles they played.
You
Howie
know
from
what?
Almost Naked Animals,
I would
number
say
one.
we should give them American citizenship just
Yeah.
because they voiced Howie.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
If you agree with me, type 1 in the comments.
Yeah, and if you agree with me, type 2 in the comments.
Yeah. I want to see. And thank you so much for
Yeah.
watching the Hex Boys podcast. I have been
Uh-huh.
your hexiest boy, Tegan.
This
has
is
been your
our
least
this is
hexiest boy,
our
Tristan.
penultimate episode. Our final episode's not out yet, so this one is before that. This is our pre-ultimate episode. There will be more.
Pre's
Expect more.
do we have? Expect more to come.
More to come.
More to follow. I don't like come.
That's why we use the word pre, because there's more to come.
You know what? I'll agree with that. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, good.